Hey everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm doing the 2020 New Year messages with the sign of Aquarius. Now, just to let you know the format I'll be using, firstly I'll be pulling the energies that you're leaving behind or have left behind in 2019 using the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. Then I'll be pulling the energies that you're moving towards in 2020 using the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And then finally, I'll be pulling some insight and messages using the Wild Unknown Tarot. So let's get stuck in. So Aquarius, let's see what exactly you left behind in 2019, or what is being closed out now that we're entering now that we have entered 2020. So what is it that your shadow self revealed in 2019 for healing? What was resolved or is being resolved at this time, so that you can move forward? What has been resolved or is being resolved? Okay, Aquarius. Naked before the stars. Nice. Okay. This tells me that your self-image is changing massively. That you're starting to see your inner beauty and your outer beauty. That you're starting to recognize that, you know, your imperfections or your perceived flaws are part of what make you unique. Right? They're part of your unique signatures. And that there are people out there that actually really admire them, that really appreciate them, those unique characteristics that you have. And not just in terms of your physical looks, but also your personality traits and the little things about you that separate you from everyone else, right? And you're being encouraged to embrace that, okay? Because I feel like before you were kind of very hesitant to be vulnerable. You're very hesitant to embrace who you truly are. So there may have been some projection and a lot of masking. You may have been coming out of the public eye, not being very sociable, quite introverted, because you felt not attractive enough, you felt not desired enough, you felt not confident enough, not liked enough. Whereas now I feel like you're starting to just really embody that energy. For some of you, it's more of a case of balancing that energy. I feel like there are some of you where, you know, you are projecting this larger than life persona, but then you realize that that isn't really innate to who you are, and that actually you just want to be comfortable in your own skin. You don't want to project that you are, you know, all that, and that actually you just want to be, right? So it's going to be different for different people, so take it how it resonates. But I feel like for some of you, it was learning to balance this flamboyant energy of having to show up and be extra, right? And just actually being grounded and just, you know, being comfortable in your skin and loving who you are without having to prove anything. Whereas some others of you, is a case of, you know, you were really hiding away and now you're being brought to the forefront, and just to really embody and embrace your inner beauty and your outer beauty, right? So take it however it fits, okay? And as you know, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's fine. Maybe take a look at the placements in your chart and see where another sign may be more prominent for you. Take a look at the headings of my other readings for the 2020 messages and see what resonates with you, okay? So, what I want to know, Aquarius, is what is it that you're moving towards in 2020? What is the overall theme, the energies that you're going to be moving towards? Okay. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so you've got the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Okay? So this is what I'm talking about. This is about recognizing things for what they really are. Okay? The rose represents beauty, simplicity, you know, natural beauty, love, okay? It's very abundant energy in an emotional sense. It's grounding, it's nurturing, but it's very much surrounded that energy of inner and outer beauty, you know, beautifying things, right? And realizing that this process, while it may have been painful at times, it may have made you feel quite vulnerable. Sorry, I have a cold, so that's why I sound terrible. But yeah, understanding that these things were happening to shift your perception of self, so that you could recognize your true worth, your true value, the true beauty that you have, not just based on societal criteria or whatever, but true beauty, what it actually means to you, what makes someone actually beautiful inside and out. Okay, and allowing that to, just pour out of you, essentially, like you said, ever unfolding rose, allowing the layers to open up so people can see just how abundant and beautiful you really are as a person, not hiding that away from the world because you think it's a dark and terrible place, and it's too scary to show that. No, it's about unfolding and letting yourself blossom and bloom so that the world can see that beauty such as that exists, and remind people of their own inner beauty, and that we start to change our perceived reality, right? It's so important. So I love that this come up for you, Aquarius. This is very much your energy anyway, right? That when you are at your best, this is your energy. So it doesn't surprise me. Okay, so let's have a look then for messages surrounding this. So first of all, I'll be pulling your focus for the year. Secondly, it'll be pertaining to the divine guidance that's coming in at this time. And then lastly is the overall outcome, so what you can kind of expect as a result. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So to begin with, you've got the Sun of Pentacles. So this is Earth energy, Cancer. I don't know why Cancer came up. Maybe Cancer is important to you in some way. Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So this is Knight of Pentacles, okay? So your focus is really about taking action, but, from a very grounded approach, knowing that there's things in your life that do need addressing. There's things that really require patience, that require a steady hand, that require, some time to develop and nurture, to invest in, to grow. It's like planting the seed is what I'm getting. Planting the seed and, carefully tending to this seed, over the course of the next, weeks, months, years even, okay? Just really nurturing this seed. And I feel like the seed is how you perceive yourself, carefully tending to this beautiful inner flower that's blossoming, this new perception of self, this new awareness, this new sense of self-worth, self-love, and really allowing that to bloom outwards, right, once it's ready. So you're really tending to your own inner happiness, so that's really awesome. So then next, in regards to the advice, you have the Four of Cups in reverse. So don't be afraid to try something outside the box. Don't be afraid to take opportunities that you would normally never even consider, right? Don't be afraid to go after what it is that will make you feel alive again, that will make you see just how beautiful life can be. Take a chance on the things you love, on the people you love, right? Don't be afraid, don't hold back, just pour, right? And then lastly, you have, in regards to the outcome, is the Strength card in reverse, Leo energy, okay? So, yeah, Aquarius, it's asking you to be vulnerable. It's asking you to come out of that space of, rather than feeling like you're having to be headstrong and, be larger than life and project this prideful image, it's asking you to be vulnerable, to operate in a space of vulnerability, simplicity, beauty, right? Gentle sort of energy, right? It's it's very much, this is like very much divine feminine energy coming through. So I think what's happening here is that you're being guided to really allow your divine feminine to flourish, and by doing that, that will also balance and heal your divine masculine, because obviously, I don't know if you saw this in a previous reading that I did, I don't know if I mentioned it in yours before, but particularly last year, the divine masculine took a massive hit, like for sure. I felt it, I saw how it played out in different situations, even with myself, because we all have the divine masculine and feminine within ourselves. And yeah, it took a massive hit last year. So I feel like in regards to this, in your best interest, it would be to really focus on allowing the divine feminine to flourish, okay? Let the moon energy be very prominent for you at this time, particularly around the full moon and new moon, okay? Take that as an opportunity to really reinforce positive mantras and affirmations regarding yourself, how you perceive yourself, and what you believe is okay for you to ask for, okay? And really just pour that love and consideration into yourself at this time, and really heal the divine feminine so that can balance and bring some comfort to the divine masculine. I feel like that's what's going to help you. I feel like he's kind of hiding in his cave right now, and that's going to help her to pull him out again and find that balance. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys in particular, okay? So I'm just going to pull some final messages now. I hope that makes sense. I'm doing my very best while I'm kind of sick, so yeah, hopefully that will make sense to some of you at least. So, looking at the final messages, your advice here, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, so more earth energy. Really talking about what it is that you're trying to cultivate. What is it that you're trying to nurture within yourself in order to bring that peace and balance and joy and love, right? That beauty, okay? This is all about nurturing. So it's really asking you to think about carefully what it is that you put your energy, your time and resources into, and what part of yourself you really invest that energy into, and what parts of yourself actually need reconfiguring altogether, because there's going to be some negative thought processes and beliefs still lurking in the background, so you'll need to address that moving forward. And it may mean even, like I said, making affirmations that make you feel uncomfortable in the beginning, like I am beautiful, or I am worthy of love, or I know my true beauty, things like that. Hearing yourself say that to yourself, particularly if you look in the mirror and say it to yourself, you're going to feel really awkward and uncomfortable probably. You're going to feel it's like ridiculous. But doing that every day is going to have a massive change. You're going to start rewiring your brain and how you perceive yourself. So it's all about doing things that seem kind of weird, out of your comfort zone, but you know is actually very positive, right? So next you have the Two of Wands in reverse, so fire energy. You're kind of getting specifically fire and earth here. Interestingly, no swords, okay, which is actually, you know, air energy, your energy, so interesting. But this is what it's talking about. You need to really rekindle that passion for life within yourself, that fiery energy within you, and, you know, allow yourself to express your passion, your desire, your love, you know, your creativity, and ground yourself with, at the same time, with this earth energy, and plant your seeds, nurture them, grow. So this is talking about coming back into your power, because you've not been in it for some time. And this is what it's talking about. It's finding the equilibrium within yourself, finding your true power, your true voice, okay? Your true passion. And not doing it from a space of ego, but from a space of love, of understanding. You know, true self-worth. It's a big difference, right? So that's what you're being guided towards finding your true north, finding the balance, and then going towards the energies that are most aligned with you. Interesting. And then finally you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, water energy. You have two cups here as well, so it's balancing these specific areas, you know, your emotional self, your passion and creativity and desire, and, you know, your material grounding, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, crowning the situation, I feel like you're being told to not run away from this anymore. That you can't run from yourself, no matter how hard you try. And that you can't run away from the fact that that you had the power all along. You just didn't know it. And that you were actually very abundant, very beautiful, you know, everything you ever needed to be from the beginning. You just didn't know it. So what are you trying to run away from now? Now that this is being brought to your awareness, where can you possibly go other than towards yourself? That's the key message here. It's time to stop running, Aquarius. It's time to start facing yourself and recognizing who you really are and what you really have to bring to the table, because you are incredible. You are beautiful. You are beauty. You're the personification of beauty. And when you start believing it, you'll start seeing it. And the more you step into that energy, and I don't mean, again, from an ego space, but when you start really embodying what that truly means, it will show more as well. I mean, it will start to project from you, you know, and people will really pick up on that. So this is great. I love this energy for you, Aquarius. I think this is going to be really balancing for you, very nurturing. It's going to help you to build healthier connections as well moving forward. So I hope this is helpful for you. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you did enjoy it by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I will be doing your January reading very, very soon. So for now, have an amazing new year, start to the new year. And just remember, you are beautiful and you are awesome. Okay, so take care for now.